Want to come see my clubhouse? But there's one rule. There's no adults allowed.
I think I'm gonna leave.
But I don't want you to leave.
He's cute. Does he like you as much as you like him?
Grandma, would you please just drop it?
Alright, so
Okay, so we got The Lovely Bones, directed by Peter Jackson. Another hit, if you ask me.
Look at me! Smile!
it's not as epic as his other few films.
Well, like the few Lord of the Rings films.
And King Kong.
My name is Salmon, like the fish.
Okay, shipmate, take it away.
Susie Salmon is this girl who, basically one day when she's walking home from school, Stanley Tucci brings her along to see something, and he takes her and murders her.
He says he built a clubhouse for all the students to enjoy, like after school, and they can kind of be like a hangout place.
Yeah.
First name, Susie. Bye, Dad.
Bye, Susie.
But anyway, she ends up getting murdered by the guy who, that's not a spoiler, because that's pretty much how the movie starts, almost. That's probably happens about a half hour into it, like if that.
You are beautiful, Susie Salmon.
Anyway, she passes away, and she's in this awesomely made place. It's probably kind of stuck between heaven and earth, and she's kind of waiting to go to heaven, and in the meantime she kind of has to decide on whether she wants revenge on her killer or if she wants her family to live happily, and just kind of like, I guess karma's supposed to get the killer in the end.
I was 14 years old when I was murdered.
In between heaven and earth.
Yeah.
Looked so beautiful and just.
Oh yeah, it
so
was
well done.
really well done, and you know, it's just like, it's very artsy though, which is something that I think Sean and I can appreciate.
Grandma, Susie's in the in-between.
I thought all the most of the performances were really good, especially the play by Stanley Tucci.
Stanley Tucci was awesome in it.
He just creeped the crap out of me. Just.
You're the Salmon Girl, right?
On December 6th, 1973.
What though, my favorite performance was in, I'll be damned if I can pronounce this correctly, Saoirse Ronan?
Saoirse Ronan plays Susie Salmon.
She's the lead role, anyway.
Yeah.
If I don't pronounce her name right, whatever. But anyway, she plays the lead role. She's just awesome in it.
Yeah, this is definitely her breakout film.
Yeah. I hope to see her do more, and I hope to be able to pronounce her name correctly.
I wasn't gone. I was alive in my own perfect world.
And of course, Marky Mark is in this film.
Mark Wahlberg.
Mark.
Admittedly, you know, he was pretty much just Mark Wahlberg. I didn't think he was anything powerful.
Gentlemen, Len. Susie would never go off with a stranger. It had to be someone she knew. I've got a name for you.
This is police work. This is what we do.
And it was a nice reality / fantasy with the whole fantasy world, but on a very realistic take, a realistic story of a child being murdered.
In the morning that takes place afterwards.
Yeah.
My father had the pieces, but he couldn't make them fit.
You have a tomb in the middle of your house.
It's based on a book by Alice Sebold, I think is how you pronounce her name.
Looks like it.
And I don't know, a lot of people, it's one of those movies too where anyone who's read the book has kind of, you know, the book is better than the movie. That's usually the case, but you know, if you haven't read the book, then definitely check it out because it's well worth it. And I'd easily give it a pure awesomeness.
I waited for justice, but justice did not come.
You're a Salmon Girl, right?
Give it a pure awesomeness too. I will tell anyone to go see it, but not everyone will come back saying, "Oh yeah, that was really good. Thanks for recommending that." Just because I've heard just some people, I've heard mixed reviews of it, but I personally couldn't take my eyes off of the off the screen.
Yeah, that was me.
It just captured me in so much.
Can't you just leave it alone? Dad!
Come on, face me!
Don't be afraid.
You child molester.
I worked really hard on that clubhouse, and you just slapped me in the face after I tried to be generous